Comrades power. Power. Comrades power. Power. Comrades save.
Invest. Invest.
Comrades save.
Invest.
Comrades invest.
Save.
Thank you. I want to give a lot of thanks to the Vice Chancellors who are here today, the Dean of Students, the student leaders, but above all to Alan Chacha. As Mike said, our president is very busy. He's achieving the international mandate. Our First Lady, who is the patron of this organization, is very busy. So Charlene is here for you. I've never met Alan before, but he WhatsApped me on, I think, Friday or Saturday. He told me about this event. He explained himself, and I told him I will come. So, I'm a voice for the youth, and I love the youth. I love working with the youth. I'm passionate about matters youth. That's why I can spend the whole day here. For me, it's not a waste of time. It's a time to understand what are our youth issues, how can we work together to come up with solutions for our youth. And also, I'm very passionate about climate change, and even we've been talking with the DG and with Charlene on how we're going to do more tree planting activities, how we're going to do more dissemination of information about climate change to our youth. Isikae tu iko kitu tu hapa juu. Iko kitu iko na sisi kwa ground. Ndio tutoke bottom twende? Very good. So, I have a long speech to read, actually so many bits and pieces. So thank you, comrades, and happy International Volunteer Day. I'm so delighted to participate in this 5th National Student Leaders Summit, and after this, to award certificates on behalf of the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, who is also the USPAC patron. Na aliwasalimia sana, by the way, together with our president, aliwasalimia sana, to all the 50 institutions of higher learning that ensured Kenya was peaceful before, during, and after the 2022 general elections. Na tunajua siasa imeisha, sasa ni time ya kazi, so it doesn't matter, the youth I met outside wananiambia unajua nilikuwa Azimio, it doesn't matter. We are all working together now for the betterment of our siasa tumeacha nyuma, and as youth, this is the only way we move forward. When our country should not come to a dead stop because of elections. That's how our economy is affected. Yes, tunafanya elections na siasa, but we keep moving as a country. And this can only change if you and I change it. And as you may be aware, in the beginning, USPAC, through the Ministry of Education, developed a program enhancing peace and electoral knowledge among young people in institutions of learning before, during, and after the 2022 general election. And this highly contributed to peace and cohesion in our institutions of higher learning, especially during the electioneering period. Our dear VCs, deans, student leaders, ladies and gentlemen, in my capacity as a youth champion, I'm extremely happy to note that on Wednesday, 16th March 2022, USPAC, through the State Department for University Education, convened the VC's breakfast meeting at KICC, and the objective of this meeting was to review and approve all USPAC activities as proposed by the student leaders and reviewed by KUTSA and KATI during the 2nd National Students' Convention on Youth, Peace and Election meeting. This breakfast meeting was attended by 31 VCs drawn from different public and private universities and their colleges. I thought this was quite encouraging, and on behalf of the Kenyan youth, and more specifically the Comrades family, I must say asanteni sana to all the VCs who have supported this initiative. So what happened during this breakfast meeting? 6 activities were approved, and these are the 6 activities. First was to hold the 3rd National Student Convention on Youth, Peace and Election, which also doubled as the official launch of voter education in institutions of higher learning. The convention brought together 10 representatives from every university, the 7 executive student leaders, the dean of students, and the VCs. The second activity was to establish a pool of campus voter education training of trainers, TOTs, and the VCs approved that USPAC, in partnership with KUTSA, to establish a pool of campus voter education training of trainers, who are then drawn from different institutions. Dear guests, I'm happy to report that in this activity, we had over 50 universities who nominated 3 people who are trained as master voter educators by IEBC. Each institution that participated in this activity nominated 2 student leaders, a male and a female, and 1 staff, preferably the dean of students. The coordinators assisted in the mobilization of students to participate in peace building and electoral activities pre, during, and after the 2022 general elections. The third activity was to conduct 47 county voter education and peace campaigns. The VCs approved that USPAC to conduct 47 thematic voter education campaigns in the 47 counties in Kenya. Each campaign was conducted in a specific county and brought together representatives from all the institutions of learning in the targeted county to champion for peace. The 47 county voter education and peace campaigns was dubbed the 47 Days of Peace. During this period, USPAC partnered with other actors such as the National Cohesion Integration Commission, Office of the Registrar of Political Parties, the Kenya Private Sector Alliance, among other actors, to lobby aspirants at the county level to sign a commitment not to use young people to cause conflict. And we say, moving forward, young people will never be used to cause conflict in our elections. The fourth activity was accreditation of students to participate in the general election as election peace observers. And for the first time, IBC accredited student-led organizations to participate as election observers. In total, USPAC had 400 observers. Through patronage of the Kenya University Dean of Student Association, the accredited student leaders would provide early warning information to relevant intergovernment agencies such as Uwiano Platform for Peace that helps monitor situations in institutions of learning closely and produce regular updates, which were used by various actors to deploy rapid response. The early warning information was also critical for multi-agency intervention at all levels. The fifth activity was to establish a social media presence for peace championing in institutions of higher learning. Each institution trained identified students who are good on social media to act as our social media champions. This platform allowed those students who are best on social media to educate their fellows by posting peace messages and rebuking those leaders who are inciting others to cause conflict. Finally, on this day, this very day that the breakfast happened, the VCs approved that USPAC should expand implementation of the GSOT Youth Empowerment Program to other universities across the country. The economic program is a 5-year project funded by Diaconia Kenya, and the project's main objective is to inculcate the culture of saving among young people in institutions of learning. The program also trains students on entrepreneurial skills, behavioral mindset change, and financial literacy by linking them with mentors and experts in the entrepreneurship field. Through inculcating the culture of saving, students will be self-employed, and even after school, they will not wait for a formal job. Once the students are busy and engaged positively through economic empowerment programs, there will be no room to be used by politicians to cause chaos and violence in our society. Our dear student leaders, ladies and gentlemen, in view of the above activity implemented by USPAC and the achievements made throughout the year, I see a great opportunity to partner especially on climate change. I therefore request all the VCs present, the deans, the student leaders, and development partners that we need to partner and do countrywide mass tree planting during the 2023 annual 47 Days of Peace. And during this period, I look forward to partnering with all institutions of learning in ensuring that all university staff and students across the country volunteer to plant 47 million trees across the 47 counties to safeguard the environment. This is the only sure way to rebuild this country, especially through volunteering. I look forward to making Kenya green through each of our counties become green. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, save. Invest. I'm very blessed to have a father who believes in saving. Ukiona akifanya hustler fund, alianza from home. I remember when I was in university, I started a business of selling smoky kachumbari. I was in Leicester University. Na hiyo ndio kitu ilikuwa inauza sana, smoky kachumbari. And he really encouraged me, that small business I was doing. And one principle he taught me that I want you to do it. you get, come on, you pocket money, whether you have an income. Leo MCs, they've been blessed with what? It's 20K.
20K,
Yeah, he taught me because I was living in his house, I'm eating his food. He tutuli and spent to need transport. So when I put aside my cost for transport, he told me to make sure I save 60% of everything that comes into my pocket in whatever way. So kutoka leo challenge hivyo, especially if you have no other expenses. So unaishi kwa wazazi, unakula chakula yao, uko tuna expenses ndogo ndogo hapa na pale, save at least 60% of whatever comes your way and into your pocket. And when we all have the culture of saving as youth, things will be different. So
5, 4, 3.5, 3, 2, 1, 0. So what we have done today is enhancing peace and electoral knowledge among young people in the institution of learning before, during and after the 2023 general election. This is a project that USPAC has been conducting for quite some time, and it entails a lot of details of all the activities that have happened between December 2016 to December 2022. And therefore I know after this we have a few copies, but I know more of them will be uploaded online so that you can get a soft copy. You just see the details of what is entailed in the report. But I must congratulate USPAC once again for this step and for launching this report. And now I'd like one of us to hand over a few copies to the guests who are in front of us so that we can have a photo session.
Aganes chongo, agana swere, aganes indubutswa. Yanza welinde mama wechunge nenda banduba usaba. Yanza welinde mama wechunge nenda banduba tama. Yanza uninde na